Hello friends, today we are going to discuss data validation in Excel. Now data validation tab is available on data tool in this data validation option. Here is the data validation list, or you can simply use Alt key to go to that menu. We have to press Alt A V V. So this is our data validation tab. By using this we can use many functions, like here you can see that here input and error alerts. Okay, we use data validation tab to control our cell input. Like here we have the table and our requirement is the user can input only date only. Here is the time, so we want input should be only in date format, and this is our value, and our requirement is user can give the value between 1 to 10. Like if I given the 11 here, it shows an error, and if I given 6 here, it's accept the value. In same manner, here is our rating, and our requirement is user can give the rating between these rating. Okay, so here the user can give excellent, good, or anything. These ratings are available in this rating menu. Guys, before proceeding, I would like to please subscribe my channel by clicking the subscribe button, and also do follow my another videos based on the your queries. These queries asked by the another Excel user. They have sent their queries on my WhatsApp number, and I have uploaded the video regarding this. So please subscribe. Let's start with date. First we need to select our range where we have to apply our data validation, and go to data tab, select data validation. Okay, I already applied some validation here, so let me clear it first. Okay, now go to data validation, and need to check our date list. Here we have many options, like our date should be in between range or not between a range, equal to, not equal to, greater than. So let's me select the range between the dates. Here is our start date, and here is our end date. Let me press 18 here, so we can input the data between these two range. Okay, this is our next tab. This is called the input message. So whenever the user click on that cell, what message it should show to the user? Okay, date between 15 Feb 2016 and 17. Okay, this is our title, and let me copy the same message here and write message box. Okay, this is show when we select the cell, this message show. Okay, error alert. Like that, if we do some error while typing, like we select date and numbers and anything else that not occurred between in this range, so what Excel should return us, it gives us stop, warning, or information. First, this is check with the warning for dates, and this is the our message, date not in given range. Okay, guys, you said that when I click here it doesn't appear anything, but when I click in the cell, it shows the date between 15 Feb, and this is our year. So let me type the date. Okay, and press enter. It accepts easily. Let me bold this text for you. Okay, now I change this date to 1. Okay, this shows the warning: date not in range, date between this. Continue. If you press yes, it accept the value, and if we denied it, it asks us to please enter the date again. Okay, this is the condition of warning. Let me change it to another. Sorry. Okay, let me select the range, data validation, and if I change it to stop, it means this cell cannot accept the any other value. Okay, let me remove this input message. Okay, like here is I already given the range. Sorry, I already given the date here. Okay, so we have another feature in Excel called data circle invalid data. If you click here, it shows this is the data is invalid. So let us remove it first. Clear validation circle and write the date again here. If we press 1 here, this gives the warning for date not be in given range. So we have to rewrite again in proper date. Okay, it success. If we change year to 19, it again show the error. Okay, this is the case of in date. Okay, let me type. Okay, same manner we can select our time for data validation. First we need to select our range. I already selected it. Then in drop down menus we have to select time. Here the same thing, start after not equal to, little place greater than or equal to this 9:39. Okay, and if I press this time, it's accept. Okay, now if I change the time here to 20, sorry, 22, it gives us error. The value you have entered is not valid. Okay, this in the same manner we have to do with the values. First need to select our range and go to data tab, data validation. We have to select whole number, and this is our data less than or equal to. Since we have to give a rating between 1 to 10, so we have selected the value 10. We left input message and we take the stop signal here and write our error message. This is the title. Let me press here. And press OK. So if we type here 1, it accept. If we type here 11, it gives us error. Value incorrect. Value should be in range 1 to 10. Now we coming to our rating or list part. This is very interesting and this is the very important thing in data validation. First, I will give you the scenario. This is our rating table and I want our rating from this menu only. So we use our list feature in data validation. Let me clear it first. And go to the data validation and select list. Okay. Here we can write our data manually like 1, 2, 3, 4 and press OK. Okay, let me delete it first. And you can see this is the drop down 1 to 4. But our requirement is we want our rating from that cell. Okay, so let me clear it first. Clear all, selecting the list and source. This is our source data and press OK. So you can see that drop down menu available only for the content listed in this rating table. Okay, let me change this good to a name, say RAM, and let's see what show here. It show wrong because we selected our range in that cell. So this is the list. Now let's move to the dependent drop. Now this is the example of dependent drop down. Dependent drop down means, for example, here we have fruits name and here in fruits name column we have the states like apple grown in Jammu Kashmir and Uttarakhand, grapes found in following state, bananas and so on. And here our fruit, let me select apple here and change and looking for our state. So it show me JK and Jharkhand, two state only. And if we select mango, it show me the following states. Like you can see this is the mango column. Okay, how to do it? For it we use our function or formula indirect. We use our indirect formula. Indirect, what it returns the reference is specified by a text string. Okay, so let me press equal to and A1. A1, you can see the A1 is highlighted and let me press enter. It gave me the result. What is the cell A1 contained? Now we can refer this thing by using our text string. This is our text string, and if you press enter, it just give me the. Okay, so this is the indirect function. Now let me introduce a very interesting thing in Excel. This is the called the name manager. Like we can select a range and we can give it the name. Okay, like here if I selected this range and give it name, we have to press Ctrl Shift and F3. This is the shortcut key for it. Ctrl Shift F3. You can say a dialog box is appear. He asked me create a name from values. This is our top row. Of course we want the name is this one, fruits. We press OK. As you press OK, you can see here this is the fruits name range created, and when we click here you say this cell is highlighted. In same manner we can create for the apple. Ctrl Shift F3, top row, OK. As we created, you can see here apple is appear. Now we can create the entire range by selecting and pressing the Ctrl Shift Enter or going to formula and in the name manager tab. Okay, so let me press Ctrl Shift F3, top row, and OK. If you see here, you can see apple, banana, fruit, grapes, all the names appear, and when I select any of them, a content of that cell is highlighted. We use this thing to use our dependent drop down list. Okay, so let me check here for indirect, and let me refer apple here, APPLE, and press enter. It show value, but we press F2 and press F9 key. We found this show me the two value, JK and Uttarakhand. Okay, we use this technique to formulate our dependent drop down. Okay, so let me select first data tab and delete it, and let me press custom here, and formula we have to press just A1 because the name range is fruits and our cell contains the same name range, or we can write here apple or fruits is equal to fruits and press OK. So it give us, sorry, I wrongly selected custom. Let me clear it first. It should be the list. Now it's okay. Okay, you can see here apple, grapes, and mangoes. And in state column we use our indirect technique, data validation, custom, or we can use list here, and source. For this we use indirect. And let's refer this cell and press OK. So as we selected here mango, so our state it should be the this, and it's appear. If I change this to grapes, you can see this list and this list appear here. Now let me change here again apple, but I don't change this. For this is our invalid data, and we can circle it by using our data circle invalid data option. Okay, let me clear it. Clear the circle. Okay, but this has one limit. If I change another fruits here, say YAM, and just inserted yam here, YAM, and write some value A, V, C, AVX, anything. So the yam is not appeared here. How can we solve this? So our next requirement is whenever we put any value below the table, it should be automatically updated. This is the called the dynamic. Like if you press here any value, it should be updated here. Like let me press apple test and change it to apple. So this should be appear here. We see only the two values are appear. For this we have to use our dynamic dependent drop down list. Okay, this is our next topic. Here is our cell. For this, Let me first clear all the name ranges here so that we can create again it one. This is the formula, name manager, and select all and delete it. For using our data validation dynamically, we have to use Excel table feature. For this, we have to select our range and press Ctrl T. This is the shortcut key for our Excel. Since my ranges have header, so we have to check it. My tables has a header. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Now let me remove the filter and again use our name range. Control Shift F3 and press OK. Now we have to use data validation list and our source data. We use F3 shortcut key to paste our name. This is our fruits and press OK. Okay. You can see that names appear, and if I added YAM here, it should be also showed in that. Okay, so let me make YAM table for M and press some random values. Okay, and give it a name range for this. Control Shift F3 top row. Okay. Okay, let me clear this first. Okay, now we use our data validation. Here we use our indirect function. We use indirect and refer that cell and press OK. Now if we select YAM here, YAM related things appear here automatically. So this is the great feature in Excel. Guys, this is our next example in custom validation, or sorry, data validation. It is called the custom validation. Like here we have the product and it actual cost it 100, and our requirement is the minimum sell cost should be actual cost plus 20%. So first we have to calculate its actual cost and 20%. We can calculate that by using that formula, B2 plus 20% of B2. Okay, let me remove space here. It give me the 120, or we can simply calculate by using this formula, B2 multiplied by 1.2. Both give me the same result. Now here we have to test a condition. Is this value is less than or equal to this cell? It gives us true. Sorry, we have to test greater than or equal to this cell. Now if I press 120 here, it give me true because 120 is the 20% of 100, and if I press 119, it gives us false. So we use this formula in our data validation for this requirement. We have to select the cell, data validation, or custom, and write our formula. and press OK. Okay, if I change to 123, it accepts the value because it's true based on that condition. Now let me press 119. Oh, it shows me the error. Okay, let me change here 200 and the value should be not less than 240. If I press 241, it accepts, and if I press 239, it give me the error. So you can formulate your requirement based on your formula. Guys, you can download the solution file in given description, and please watch my another videos and subscribe the channel, and don't forget to hit like and press bell icon. Thank you. Hope you enjoy it.